why not me? That's a question millions of fans have asked us. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the intro, Hannah. And a big thank you to Inc. and the Muthoot Group for putting me on a panel with such esteemed guests. So, a little story about myself just to get things going. I'm a sports fan at heart and a geek, as my friends like to call me, because I'm a technology major. I like my beer. One evening, I was sitting with a buddy of mine who had just started an athlete management company. So I need to rack your brain on something. Well, sure, go ahead. There's this thing called Facebook that's just come out. Someone's offering me a lot of money to give them the rights of all my athletes to manage it for them. I thought for a second, I'm like, no, don't do that. Not a good idea. This is just the beginning. We're just starting to network. We're starting to get people closer together. In your space, this is an opportunity for fans to potentially get closer to their athletes. 3 beers later, I quit my job. And we started Cornerstone Sports together immediately after that. Lucky today that that happened. Not saying everything happens over beer, I just got lucky. So along the way, we realized everything that happens in sport today, at least from a marketing point of view, is done for the fans. And what were the two main things every fan wanted? One was, like you saw in the video, was an opportunity to get close to the athletes they admire. The second one that a lot of people mentioned was they wanted front row seats. Why can I not sit at the Royal Box during Wimbledon? Why can I not be in the front row at a game? I think Lakshmi mentioned, her son as well was like, I don't care, I'll cheer for Chennai even though I'm from Bangalore. I got front row seats. These were the two main things they wanted. Fortunately for us, we are getting closer. No, stands are not going to have 1 million people with them, but we are getting closer to help you experience this. So the first one. So like I mentioned, at that point, we started, there was nothing but Facebook. Fans followed pages of athletes. There was a little bit of interaction, a little bit of commenting, but it never was really an interaction. A lot has happened since then, and we have a lot more opportunities today. We moved ahead, and this was still a manual process where celebrities had the opportunity to actually record personalized videos for their fans. So you had a lot of platforms out there where you paid the celebrity a little bit of money, they recorded a selfie video for you and sent it to you. Birthday greetings and everything else, which really excited a lot of people because their fan actually mentioned their names, wished them, it was personal. You got a little closer.
Anirudh, I hope you're having a delightful day. The moment you've been waiting for is finally here. The new and delightful Vivo V27 smartphone is available in stores for you. An excellent design, a highly capable camera, and a stunning display. The Vivo V27 series will surely put you in the spotlight. Any questions? Then feel free to reach out Manoj on the number below and experience the spotlight phone by yourself.
Vivo. So this was the next phase. This video was sent out to thousands, maybe even lakhs of fans. Each one of them started with the name of the fan or the customer in this case, and ended with the person you needed to contact in case you had any problems. No, Virat did not record 10,000 videos. This was artificial intelligence. This was the next level to customization. And we've now moved into phase 2. Artificial intelligence has gone a little further, where you have two-way interaction. As exciting as this is, it's also a little dangerous because you don't want the artificial intelligence to get smart enough to go back to when Virat was in the field saying MCBC and then saying that to the fans. We don't want that. But you can have a conversation. I'm going to play another quick video so you can see what it's like, where a channel called Aaj Tak has an artificial intelligence news reporter. And there'll be a conversation.
वर्चुअल न्यूज एंकर हैं और अब से ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट में सना हर रोज आपको दिन भर की बड़ी खबरें बताएंगी और आज आप पहली बार आज तक पर खबरें पढ़ने वाली हैं। तो मेरा पहला सवाल तो आपसे यही है कि आपको कैसा लग रहा है?
सुधीर, आपने मुझसे मेरा फेवरेट सवाल पूछा है कि मुझे कैसा लग रहा है। तो मुझे बहुत खुशी है कि आज तक पर मेरा डेब्यू ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट।
Okay, I'm going to stop it there. It's just, I guess you've got the idea. The reporter asked her a question. She's actually responded to that. We are currently working on a similar model for some of our athletes where fans can actually go and then ask them anything. What we're going to see happen next is an actual immersive experience with your athlete. I'm not sure how many of you have heard of MetaHumans, but we started mapping some of our athletes. Like you see here, you see Russell Wilson, who's a big NFL player in the US. You put on your virtual reality goggles, you feel you're in the same room as him when he's throwing the football. This is going to go a step further, where potentially you put on your virtual reality goggles and you're interacting with your athlete, or you could even have a hologram of the athlete sitting with you at your dining table while you're eating a meal and conversing with them. Yes, it's not real. From the last video, you can tell we still lack a bit of emotion when the responses come through, but we're getting there. This is the future. This is where we're going to go. The second part was everybody wanting front row seats. Now, obviously, a stadium cannot hold 1 billion plus people to watch a game all in the same seat. But I'm going to give you a quick example of a video right now. So what you're seeing here is not the cameraman actually moving. I've taken a screen grab of me moving the camera to where I want to see. So right here, I shifted my view to this part. I can actually zoom in. You'll see now, you can turn around and look at what the fans experience at the back as well. This 360-degree camera viewing is something that has already happened. It was done for the IPL this year as well on Jio, where you could actually move your screen, you could zoom in, zoom out, and look at exactly whatever angle you wanted to look at. So what does this have to do with front row seats? Imagine this. You're sitting on your couch right now, again with your virtual reality goggles. The 360-degree camera is actually in the royal box. You've got a mic in there as well. You look around you look to your right, you see a Sachin Tendulkar sitting there. You look to your left, you see the royal family sitting there. And you are watching the game with the exact same view as the people in the royal box. Yes, you may not be able to interact with them. You may not be able to interact with them, but this is the only way you can get 1 billion people to get that view. Since we're speaking about education, and I think I have a couple minutes more, technology has advanced even further with body mapping. There are apps out there where you can rest your phone and do an exercise where if you're doing a squat and the angle of your squat is wrong, you get real-time feedback. Now, since we're talking about education, imagine a hologram of Virat Kohli standing right here, teaching me how to play cricket with the camera watching my stroke. If I go wrong, in real time, Virat Kohli's hologram will tell me how to correct my stroke and play again. We're getting there. We're not there yet. It's going to happen. It's not too far. And thank you very much for your time and attention.